Alright, BobalosRex here. In today's video is basically a master guide to unlocking BFA, and this is the Horde version. I am going to do an Alliance version at some point, but you can basically follow the basics for Alliance, just interchange certain things. But let's get into it. Step 1, and this main thing is going to be for unlocking Ny'alotha, right? Next week, it's Panda Week. Ny'alotha is locked behind all of this. So at the end of this video, you will have Ny'alotha unlocked, and this is the quickest way that I found to do it. So let's get to it. So right now I'm in the Valley of Strength, I'm in my capital, I'm right in front of a call board, and we're going to get the mission statement. But before that, what you want to do is you want to turn on low-level quest tracking. So now you can see all the quests that I'm going to be going through here. So first off, get your BFA mission statement quest from your faction's herald. Alright. Next step, we're going to head in and we're going to do this quest. Alright, skip that little intro. Then they're going to have you go meet up with some NPCs. Alright, we got to meet up with them first. Alright. Gonna head on over to wherever they send you for this quest. We're just doing this quest outright. Alright, sit through some RP. So, once that's done, we're going to talk to, in our case, Nathanos, but you're going to talk to and finish that quest. And then you're going to grab the quest for the scenario. And once you grab the scenario quest, you just want to talk to whoever again and say, I've heard this story before, let's skip it. Alright? Then you're going to be sent to Zuldazar. Alright? Or Boralus if you're playing Alliance. We're going to skip this cutscene. Alright? Next, we're going to turn that quest in that we've gotten. Alright, then we're going to head forward in the Horde's case and grab the next one. Alright, we're going to get the next quest here. And this one, for Alliance or Horde, is going to be a follow the leader kind of stuff. You know, go here, go talk to them, talk to these people. In the Alliance case. For Horde, it's follow Talanji. Alright, so we're just going to follow Talanji, and then I'm going to cut ahead to when we're up at the Great Seal. But basically, we're going to follow Talanji up the hill. Alright, you do need to follow her. And then you're going to turn in a quest. And then that's going to send you up to Zuldazar proper. For Alliance, I think it's a little bit shorter. Alright, but I'm going to probably cut some of this. We'll see. Alright, we're actually here. Alright, so we're going to turn this in. Yep, then we're going to send up. I'll meet you at the throne here. Alright, now that we're at the golden throne here, we're going to talk to Talanji. She's going to introduce us to Rastakhan. We're going to skip that quest. We're going to grab his quest and turn that in. We're going to establish our embassy. So for this one, you just need to fly down, fly in. That will trigger when you go in there. And then we're going to head out and touch the banner. Alright, for Alliance it'll be different, but what I'm calling this is establish the city intro, okay? While we're here, while you're doing this, you want to grab a Dying World quest from an Earthen Garden in your faction's capital. Just grab it. We're not doing it yet, but grab it. Alright, then in this case, you're going to head into the Great Seal. You're going to explore the portal room. It's going to have you go all over the place for Alliance 2. Just get that done. One thing you want to do for Horde and Alliance, set your Hearthstone here. Okay? Do that. Trust me. You'll appreciate it later. Then you're going to head up here. In the Horde's case, basically, in the Alliance case, you're going to be getting introduced to stuff too as well. Like I said, I'm describing this step as BFA City Intro. Alright, that's kind of what we're stuck with doing. And you do got to do this if you want to get this stuff unlocked. Gotta sit through all the RP. There's no skip. Unless where I said there's a skip. All right, now next up, it's gonna you want to grab one of these things. So you can grab the city you're in and just turn it in, and then don't grab the rest, right? We just wanted to activate the quest right over here. So now Nathanos has this war campaign quest. Go ahead and grab that. It's gonna help you get another thing unlocked. Also, while we're here, what I just completed has now unlocked the Mechagon quest. So you could head over here now and go unlock Mechagon with Gazlo right over there. But this is for full unlocks. We don't need to do that. That's not where this train ends. But if you just wanted Mechagon, you can head over there. But now we're going to head, in the Horde's case, all the way down to the dock. In the Alliance case, you'd be heading, I think, to Jaina. Alright, you can see the Alliance version, but this one, we're going to be turning in the War Campaign quest, okay? Because it's going to take us where we want to go. Alright, so we're going to turn in the War Campaign quest, okay? Then you want to grab Uniting Zandalar or Uniting Kul Tiras. Complete that quest, okay? It's going to auto-complete, okay? And then the quest you want to grab here, that we need to grab, is Send the Fleet, okay? You can also grab the Kul Tiras campaign. Alright. And what you would do for that one is you click this. Click Tiras Scarred Sound, for example. Turn that in. Turn that back into Nathanos there. So now we got the Kul Tiras campaign. And now we can head up to Tattersail and go to Kul Tiras. Okay, so now you got Kul Tiras unlocked for Horde, or in your case, if I was doing this with Alliance NPCs, you'd have Zandalar unlocked, and you'd be talking to Jaina or Gen and the captain there. All right. So now that you got the quest, Send the Fleet. Now Send the Fleet is the same quest, Alliance or Horde. So now that we got Send Fleet, that's our next step. We're gonna do that quest. Now you may be like, why are you sitting on the Magni quest? You'll see later. Don't worry about the Magni quest. So, in the Horde's case, we've got to head over here to the Dockmaster. In the Alliance case, you'll also head over to the Dockmaster. Alright, we're going to talk to him. He's going to have the quest where we do Send the Fleet. And we're going to say we're ready to depart. Alright. Now, we have Nazjatar. So, if you just want Nazjatar, the zone unlocked, the zone is now technically unlocked. But you're going to want to do more than this, otherwise you have to talk to that NPC every time. So, let's keep going. So you're going to do the Nazjatar intro, okay? Alright, now you can skip ahead. I'm going to cut here in a second, because I'm going to be stuck talking to Akalith too much. But you're basically going to do the Nazjatar intro until Magni, okay? We're going to go all the way until the Magni quest pops up. So if you want to skip ahead, otherwise I'm going to do this. I'm going to skip this part right here because this for Horde is too long. So I'll see you when I'm actually down. Alright, now here you're going to be meeting more of your NPCs. You're going to grab these quests. Then they're going to send you further in. For Horde, you're over here. For Alliance, you're like a little bit over on that side. But you're basically going to get these same quests. And like I said, we're just playing through the Nazjatar intro. So if you already know what's involved here, you can skip ahead. If not, I'm just going to run through it real quick. We're going to grab these quests. So these quests are easy. You can just literally walk up to these orbs and grab them for the most part. Maybe they'll act up. And then for the one, you just got to kill those guys. Here, let's go beat them up. Again, we're just clicking orbs and freeing people. I think someone was just here too because we got that cleared out. Alright. The more people the dude has on the chains, the more you free. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory, but yeah. Gotta kill these orbs, and then you also gotta kill the NPC up top here. So we're gonna do that real quick. grab a couple more orbs. And if you don't aggro them, you don't gotta deal with them. And then we just needed one more person. Take him out. Alright, now that these quests are done, we're almost done with this part. This is like the longest bit of this, but now we gotta deal with RP. A lot of RP. Alright, so we're gonna turn these 3 in. Grab something. Next up, we're gonna grab this, and now they're gonna say, hey, we need to meet you further ahead. The quest that we do here is basically the same Alliance and Horde, and then yeah, they're gonna send you to meet them further ahead. You gotta do all that in the depths, up against more stuff, investigate the noise. Another cutscene. Skip that. Alright, then we're going to head down here. Alright, we're going to touch this. This is for Horde. For Alliance, you're touching something different on the other side. Alright, over here. Alright, then your NPCs are going to show up. You're going to turn in that quest. Then your buddies, your new buddies are going to show up. They're going to have a quest. Alright, you're going to grab that one. So in Horde's case, it's Neri. For Alliance, it's the new Jinyu people. Now for this one, you don't got to follow them. You can fly ahead. Just fly ahead, sit in the spot. Fly ahead, wait in the spot. I'll catch up with you at some point. There we go. Skip that. And then you're going to head for Horde into New Home. For Alliance, it's similar. You're just following the quest line, basically, is what you're doing. Just following the quest line. Here, you're going to follow the quest line. And now we're waiting for the NPCs to catch up. Alright? Alright, once your NPCs finally decide to arrive, you're going to turn that quest in. For Alliance, it's like to Jaina or something. And then, at this point, your local teleporter, I think for Alliance, this one for sure is Jaina, is going to be like, yo, let's open a portal. So this is going to be where you unlock the Nazjatar portal, and that gives you basically full access to Nazjatar. You can continue the quest line, unlock the world quest, and all that good stuff, right? Okay? Which we are going to continue the part of this we need, but right now we're just getting this portal unlocked. Again, we got to wait for the NPCs. They want to take their time. Alright, so in the Horde's case, once Akalith finally catches up, we can open this. And then don't use that portal. Alright, don't use that portal. You're going to run back to the NPCs. You just were at. Going to turn in the quests. Alright, grab a reward. And then Magni's going to show up. So now you basically done the intro, the Nazjatar intro up until what you need to unlock Ny'alotha, and now you don't have to worry about Nazjatar anymore. So now, with both Magni quests, we're going to head to Silithus. So now we have Essential Empowerment and a Dying World. Both a Dying World we picked up earlier. Essential Empowerment, we just got Nazjatar. We got our Nazjatar portal. So now we're going to head to Silithus with both these quests. Alright, next step. Now that we're at Magni, we're going to turn in a Dying World, get that quest turned in, and grab the Heart of Azeroth quest. Alright, then we are going to head into the Chamber of the Heart here. Alright, continue along. We're going to do the Heart of Azeroth intro quest here. You don't have to click that. You're just going to talk to Magni here. What does it mean? Alright, remember, you don't have to click the console. Just talk to Magni. Turn in the quest to Magni, grab your Heart of Azeroth. It's going to auto-equip your Heart of Azeroth. Leave it on. You want to leave your Heart of Azeroth on for while we're doing the next couple of parts, just to save you time and hassle. So just leave it on. Alright, then we're going to do this quest. You got to go charge the rocks or break the rocks. Alright, we're doing that. And then we got to heal the wounds. We gotta heal the wounds. Alright, now that the wounds are healed, we can turn in the quest to Magni. Alright, after infusing the heart, grab a reward. Then we're going to leave. Alright, we are going to leave the Chamber of Heart. Alright, leave. And then you are going to return to the Chamber of Heart. Alright. We saved a lot of time doing it this way, let me tell you. Alright, then we're going to head back in, and then it's going to be different. Mother's here. Everything's fine. Like, what an upgrade. So, they did a lot in that little time. We're going to grab the next quest from Magni. He's going to have us go talk to Mother. We're going to head over here and talk to Mother. Have her do the quest. Get that. Grab the next quest. Mother knows best. There's a disturbance beneath the earth. We got to go to High Mountain. So, you're going to talk to Mother again. We're going to High Mountain. Alright, now that we are in High Mountain, we are going to investigate unusual magic activity here. Turn in a disturbance beneath the earth. Grab the next thing. Take my hand. And then we're going to speak to Navarog. He's going to have the quest. And you're going to say you're ready to go. Don't run in the portal. Talk to Navarog. Alright, next. I'm going to turn in the quest here. And we're going to grab the Azurite Fishers quest. I'm going to seal these. You don't really got to aggro this stuff, but if you do, it'll die real quick. Gotta run around here. BFA really gave us a lot to do, you know? So we're going to complete this quest. Alright. Almost done. You got to get them all. This is the quickest route in my opinion, because that's where we got to end up. And then we're going to head over here. Close the last one. And we talk to Everhorn. Turn that in. Grab the next thing. Challenge him. For this one, you want to walk forward. Then we get to wait some more. Yo, alrighty. He's going to come on down. Take his time. He's taking his time. Why let the NPC just let us beat him up already? Nope. I must test you. Let me slowly walk down there. Alright, at some point he will be attackable, okay? And he stomped me all across the room. We're going to take him out super easy. Then he's going to walk forward. Alright. Also take his sweet time in doing everything he's trying to do here. Then you're going to grab the Petrified Ebony Scale. Going to talk to Everhorn. You're going to turn in that quest. Grab the next quest, A Friendly Face. Don't head up to Navarog. At this point, we need to go back to the Chamber of Heart. So, click your Hearthstone. Alright? Because speaking to him will take us out the portal. It won't take us all the way back to BFA. So, use your Hearthstone. We're going to head back to the capital. We're heading back to Silithus. Alright, if you can get back to Silithus specifically quicker, then there you go. But for me, for most people, just when you hit that Hearthstone earlier, that's what that was for right now. Alright, so we're heading back to Silithus, and we're going to turn this in. We're almost done. We are almost done. Alright, we're going to talk to Everhorn here. Let's go meet Magni. Alright. I'm going to do this. Then we're going to talk to Mother after turning that in. Grab the Heart Forge quest. Begin the activation sequence. Alright, so she's going to go walk over. Don't follow her. Alright, just stay right here with her. It's fine. Don't head over there. We just got to wait right here. Why? Because they wanted it to take time. Alright, then you can turn the quest into her once that's done. Then we're going to head over here. Going to stand right here. You should still have your Heart of Azeroth equipped. So you don't have to worry about equipping it. If you unequipped it, then you'll have to worry about re-equipping it. But you're going to use the scale here. Turn that in. You can turn that in. Bada boom. Now we're going to talk to Magni. Turn that in. And he's going to give you this quest. Grab it, but it doesn't matter. Because what we need to do is go back to the BFA city. So you're going to return to your capital, either Zuldazar or Boralus. And the next quest we need to grab, the next step, is we need to get the Return of the Black Prince quest. So for Horde, we gotta go all the way back to the ship. Alright, we're gonna go all the way back to the ship. Alright, once back at the ship, you're gonna look for this urgent missive right here. It's gonna be right here on the ship. All the way down here, you know, the Horde ship. Gonna grab Return of the Black Prince from the urgent missive. Alright, then Valeria's gonna talk to you. And then we're gonna head back up to Zuldazar proper. So I'll meet you there. Alright, so now that we're back in the city, from grabbing that urgent missive, we can talk to Valeria. And then tell me what you saw. Alright, you're gonna skip that. And then you're going to complete Return of the Black Prince. And then you're going to pick up where the heart is. And we get to return to Magni in the Chamber of the Heart here. Alright. So use the Silithus portal. Alright, we're going to head back over here. Head back into the chamber. We're going to turn in this quest. You don't got to worry about that one right now. You can get it if you want, but you don't got to worry about it. Magni's going to do a diagnostic on Uldir. We're going to get some control systems. Going to click on all 4 of these while we do this quest. Then we get to the last one for Uldum, and he's going to be like, there's a problem. Alright, then we're going to finish that quest. Grab the next one, Titanic Problem, where we go to meet him in the Halls of Origination in Uldum. Alright? We're almost done. So you're going to leave the Chamber of Heart. Alright? Then you're going to fly over to Magni Bronzebeard in the Chamber, or in the Halls of Origination. Alright? So we're going to fly over there. You're going to notice that Uldum is purple. Uldum has always been purple. You've always had access to Ny'alotha on Uldum weeks. But, if you don't know, you don't have access without doing all of this on Pandaria weeks. So, I'm going to cut to when I actually get there right now, and then I'll talk about how much left we got to do until we get Pandaria Ny'alotha unlocked. Alright, once you get to the Halls of Origination, you need to head down in, and we're going to talk to Magni. Alright, now you're going to turn in this quest, but don't go running in or doing the instance or anything. So, you're going to talk to Magni right here, turn in this quest. Now, if you've never done this before, of course you wouldn't have the skip. But if you've done this before, that's when you're going to hit this skip here. Alright. You're going to turn that quest in. Now, we have now unlocked Shadow Mode for Pandaria. But we need to grab this next quest to Ramkahen. We're going to do this last little bit here, just to make sure. I think at this moment you can do Pandaria. Yep, there it is. So at this point in time, you can now head to Pandaria and it will be purple mode. Okay, it will have its assaults and you will have the time NPC to change it back and forth. Okay, but just for good measure, I like to turn in this quest here and unlock the Uldum Accord, and you're done. You got Pandaria Horrific Vision mode unlocked. If you wanted to actually get the world quest, you know, the Assault world quest, you'd have to continue this quest line a little bit further. You'd have to actually do the Uldum Assault here, which in my opinion takes too long. But if you just want Ny'alotha unlocked, it is unlocked now, and you can tell by this world quest right here. So at this point, if it was Pandaria week, which will be next week as the filming of this video, Ny'alotha will be up right there at White Petal Lake. Alright? And then we turn that in, and then we got the Uldum Accord, we got the Assault of Uldum, and if I wanted to continue this questline, this would be where I do that. Alright? And that's it. BFA's unlocked. It takes all of that to get VFA unlocked fully. Now, Uldum, it was Uldum week, and this was already up. I didn't even have to do this. But for Pandaria week, I wanted to let y'all know what it takes to get it unlocked. And it takes a lot. Now, this was the Horde version, but most of this could work for Alliance. You just got to replace certain NPCs, but a lot of the quest names are the same. Thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.